Dreams, yeah, dreams, visions, and appearances. And I'm here with Kelly Healer, and she's back from Mexico. We're so glad you're back, Kelly.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Aley, my co-host and hostess with the mostest from Heart and Soul Connected, and I'm Teri. So welcome everybody here today. Sonia, welcome back. Andrew, Annie Bear's here, yay! Roxy, lots of people coming in. We've already got your messages up here. Peter Booker's in, yay, Peter. Good to see you, dear. Yeah. And we're just talking about all sorts of good things. The Mediterranean diet and yogurts and all sorts of good things backstage.
So good. Yeah. I was telling them about this new yogurt that I started taking or eating. I love it. It's called Noosa, Noosa. If you're a yogurt person, it's worth a try. So, yeah.
It looks delicious. I wrote it down.
Oh, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try it.
I'm like you. I like lemon.
Oh, I love the lemon one. Yeah.
Lemon or lime yogurt is the best. It's like summertime, isn't it?
Yep. So it surely is. Hello, Jane Hartley, and thank you for wishing us all a happy St. Patrick's Day. And yes. Oh, really, Annie Bear? Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that he does. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Kelly. The Mystic Next Door. And Lemon Noosa's Rosie's favorite. Seeking Myself for Myself is here, and Andrew's here, and Sonia Claiborne's back, and Charlie. Yeah, been kind of a strange week, and it's only Tuesday.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Ness. And Ness is here, so we have an astrologer here. I know there was something really important about the 20th coming up, and I know it's right.
I think it's the equinox.
It's that too, but it's the lineup of the planets.
Planets. Okay.
Yeah, Diana's still gone, so she's not back yet. But Ness, if you want to throw anything in there about, since you're a resident astrologer right now,
that's right.
And, hey, Nat and Kimberly and Box with Book. Man, I haven't seen you in a while. Nibra.
Linda Bishop and Amanda Carrion. Nevra's here. Yeah. Nat Milo. Hi, sweetheart. Kimberly Canoe, Liz and Leah, Jen Bowles. My goodness. Oh, it goes direct. That's what it is. So things will hopefully start taking a better turn.
Yeah. And Kelly was on it too. She said Jupiter direct, which I think there's several things that are direct right then. It's equinox starts spring. Major that was it. It was a major planet pile up. And hey, Garnett. I sound like that. I'm from Missouri. But yeah. I'm coming your way there, Garnet. Couple weeks.
Yeah, I do want to say this. There was a very strong hurricane or tornado, I don't know, in Hawaii. Yeah. And I've seen some of the pictures, Eliza. So certainly sending lots of calming winds and hope.
Really, I hadn't even heard about that. This weather, these weather patterns are so messed
That's because they don't know how to manipulate it correctly. Remember, they have a way of manipulating it, but I don't know. The counterterrorism guy just stepped down today. So
yeah, he's like,
there's a lot of weirdness going on. Yeah.
Lots of. And speaking of weirdness, says 20th onward, you should expect timelines changing, strong forward movement, buckle up. Until last April and May. Yeah,
absolutely. Hey, warrior girl, good to see you.
Hello.
Seen you in a while. Yeah. Hunter. Yeah. And ascending butterfly.
Yeah. Roxy, I feel like a lot of us have felt either like screaming or crying all day.
Yeah. Actually been feeling it for a couple of weeks.
It's a lot. This energy is a lot. I've been working on my energy update and predictions for for April, and I would just I would like to just do a pass, a pass.
And maybe you want to say that. I'd rather than get everybody upset. I'm just going to pass this month.
I'm just going to pass. Like, oh,
yeah. You know, and I feel like I kind of threw stuff out there last week. We've got a little text group that goes, and I was like, I kept getting these hits. They were not pleasant hits. And then all of a sudden I thought, you cannot share those. You can't even go there anymore. I mean, it's just like, let go.
There you go, Nat. We'll wake you up when it's over. We all need to take a rest. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, April's going to be cuckoo. That's true. Yeah. Hypnicity. We'll put that in the queue. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I will tell you this. For the people that have been with me in my ancestral healing class, in the last chapter that we were talking about on Sunday, we were talking about how our ancestors show up for us in our dreams. And they may not look like anybody that you have ever seen before because you don't know all your ancestors, but they are trying to help you, and you need to call on them along with your guides and angels, because a lot of them have gone through similar chaotic events, and they're the ones that can sort of watch over you and steer you into this particular energy if you ask them to. They don't want to interfere, but they're always there. Yeah. Yep.
Great advice, Aley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you win, you win. Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
A shout out to my granddaughter, Ariana. It's her 10th birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, sweetheart. Yeah. That's wonderful.
And she sometimes watches. I bet she's probably not tonight. But she does sometimes watch.
Who you got on? Frida Kahlo? Is that who you have on? Look at that.
Awesome. I love Frida.
That's one of my favorite movies, and I always thought that the person that played her was a perfect.
Yeah, she was amazing, wasn't she?
Yeah, she really
what's her name? She's married to a billionaire.
I've got her on the tip of my tongue. And I was going to say Frida Kahlo. No, Selma Hayek.
Yes.
She's stunning. Yeah, stunning, smart person.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thanks, Annie. Yeah. 10, that double digit thing, that always broke my heart when they hit 10.
Right.
Oh my God, they're double digits, my baby.
So fast.
Yeah, it happened so fast. So fast.
When I was 10, I was babysitting my brand new nephew who was born in 1965, and I was only 10. And actually, I was all by myself babysitting him at 10.
I was babysitting when I was 10 too.
Yeah? Okay. And now people are like, well, Baron can't be left on his own because he needs watching over, Baron Trump, That's what Melania said. What is he, 22 or something? I don't know. Anyway.
I have no idea.
I know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, everybody's different. And I do feel like I was left alone with all my little brothers and sisters, and some of them were still in diapers. But they say that we're very resilient because of it.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah. I wanted to shout out to Seascape. I haven't seen her for a very long time. I hope you're doing well, Seascape. And it's nice to see you. Hi, Christine. Hello. Oops. Well, I guess we should get going. We have like 24 different
yeah.
Oh boy.
Dreams you do. So yeah, we probably should.
Okay.
Moving along in the
start with Sonia.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay, Sonia, part 1. Hi, ladies. In a childhood dream I had where my grandmother turned into witches flying at me. Recently, I had a dream I had bad people chasing me. I was able to turn around and look behind or look at the evil behind me, and these people would just burst and disappear, and as if I could destroy them. That happened 2 times in the dream. When I look forward, my mom and grandma were flying towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
After all that time?
Oh, there's another part.
Okay.
I felt like I was one of them, yet I didn't know how to fly. Was that them that saved me from the bad people chasing me, or did I have the gift?
Well, you know, when we're younger, we're more amenable to also doing flying in our dreams, I think. I don't fly as much as I used to, but you felt like you were one of them, that you didn't know how to fly.
She's got another part here. I think this is for the same dream. She says, I will be seeing Viviani soon to bring my past witch life and myself today to unite. I did receive a message to remember what happened the last time I had my gifts.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like that when you saw them, they burst and disappeared, because I feel like when we face our fears, that's what happens, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We look at them and we're like, oh, not so bad. You know, I was just listening to somebody talk about this, that the things that we want, we really go after and we put our attention there. But the things that we don't want, that's what we should be looking at, because that's where we're putting our fears. And like not doing your finances, not cleaning your garage. Hello, my garage.
You've been watching me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Anyway, so so I think that is a huge gift, and I feel like the energy right now has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, White Dragon. Yes, Diana's doing well. She is recuperating. She's actually sitting up in a chair now. So just so you know. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Let's see. I think that you're seeing these relatives of yours, your mom or your aunts or whoever was in the dream at the time, were getting you ready to realize that you had your gifts, and without coming right out and saying anything in the physical. And then when you were ready to see those things or to understand those things, you were more prepared than you would have been if you hadn't had those dreams that gave you that, because they're safe people. I'm hoping for you. These people are safe. And so, you know, there's safety in knowing that you are one of them, that kind of thing. Yeah. How about you, Kel?
Sonia, I kind of feel like you were possibly a witch in a past life, and we all kind of know what happened to witches at some point, where there would be some fear that goes along with the witch title. And so I feel like this dream could have, you know, the idea of that your mom and grandma were witches, it could have been some fear that you needed to face, and you did. And with doing so, I feel like there was a huge transformation. I have a lot of running dreams where I'm being chased, or I'm running for my life. And sometimes that has to do with when we are avoiding something. And so, you know, whether it's something like right now that's been going on, I don't know if it was, was the dream recent that she had this?
She did, yeah, the first one was in childhood, and the last was just a few days ago, she said.
So I would look at, you know, just look at what's going on in your life and just see if there's anything that, you're possibly avoiding. And then do that. I pulled a couple cards. I got the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, and Rare Gifts. So you do have the gifts. And then I got Karmic Board Clearing, Energetic Clearing, Rewrite Your Story, and Live Your Truth. And that's where I go, where if you I felt like you were a witch in a past life, and so you have the ability to rewrite that now in this life.
Yeah. And I have freedom. And so I think it's reminding you that you have the freedom of your own choice. But it's interesting because it's a hot air balloon, which is flying, which is airborne. So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. And I pulled power. Like you have the power. Yeah. So I love that. And I also pulled calm. Like I feel like this is the point where you're bringing it all forward. It's like we were talking about going to the dentist earlier too. And it's like, sometimes we fear things. And then when we do it, it's like, oh, I got that.
Absolutely.
When I finished yesterday, I'm like, I felt like I needed a prize. I'm like, do I get something after what I was just through?
Tell them you want to look through the kids' prize box, because usually the dentists have them,
Right.
Yes, get some stickers.
Give me a sticker. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
That is wonderful.
Yeah. Next, I think is Paul. Let me see. Here we go. Is that?
Oops, I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, it's okay. You go ahead.
Okay. Nope. Let me put it up for you.
Okay. It won't take us long, you guys. No. Okay. Hello, all. Lily and I went today to our local animal shelter. Saw our border collie puppy. Yes, it's a girl. We have to wait for the paperwork on her for 3 days. Wow. I'm so excited for you, Paul. If we get her, she will be called Molly, and that dream I had with Mark will come true. Do you guys see us getting the puppy? Thank you. I will let you know. Thank you. And then also, P.S. may not be here because we're going to the shelter with Molly.
I love the name. I love the name. That's a beautiful name. Wow. All right. Oh. Paul, I really think that you will get this puppy, and there's a recognition of compassion in action. You loved your other dog, and you lost that dog, but this one was waiting for you. So, and border collies are so beautiful. They really are. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What about you, Kelly?
I pulled some cards, and Paul, I do feel like you're going to get her. I feel like there might be a slight delay, and it could be possibly the 3 days wait, because I got yes, and then I got peaceful resolution. So there might be a little hiccup, but yeah, I feel like you're going to get Molly. I love that name too.
It's so cute. I got surrender and release. So I feel like that's about you letting go of not just of the grief, but of having things the way that you want them, perhaps, like to make sure that it's the same individual coming in. Because I feel like I can see a spirit around you of your dog, and truth and integrity. You're going to know when it's right. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. They're coming. They are for sure coming. Linda Bishop smells all new puppy smell. That
they're so good. Yeah.
Right. I love that, Linda.
So Thomas, you're at the sort of at the end of the queue. Would you want to come on and talk about your dream when the time comes? Because I'll send you a link and you can come on if you'd like to.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's just going to be a little while. All right.
Hi, Thomas. Sonia. Oh, sorry. We already did that one. Thank you, Sonia. Okay. Oh, this one is from Janie. This was a write-in. So Janie's dream, she was having a normal searching dream. I normally experience my significant other was going through the steps and I was assisting in the background. Nothing spectacular or special, but a few nights later, I became aware I was repeating the dream exactly, except this time I was the lead and he was the background. My question is why? I didn't remember the first dream sequence until the second, and I realized I knew it was exactly the same, but I flipped. Now my curiosity won't let it go. And I usually would let it go, but it won't. Almost a month. So what you think? Many things.
I'm working on this, so I'm going to be a little busy, but you go ahead, ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelly, you want to go?
I'm confused with she was going through what were the steps?
I don't know. It was the searching dream. Yeah, she didn't say normal searching dream. I was assisting in the background, nothing spectacular. So what were you guys looking for? And maybe that's what's important here, Janie.
Yeah.
Let us know. Yeah, I do feel like it could be something about reversing the steps, non-duality. So we're in the 3D and that's all about duality. Like this is right and that is wrong. This is positive, that's negative. And flipping the switch like, well, what if this is darkness and this is light? Or maybe not like that, but perhaps like, if we're always right, then we're not learning anything. Right. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, Janie, but flipping the switch is real growth, and especially you being in charge.
Yeah, let me catch up with you guys.
I got that deck that Aley got, the Whispers of Why. And so I pulled a couple cards for this one, and I got to show you the strength of your spirit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I got because you need to focus on yourself.
Okay.
And she says it's the unknown, and Leah says it's soul's contracts they have, and Leah says he was she and she was he. Makes perfect sense.
All right.
And I pulled theater, like life is a theater, right?
Yeah.
Participate, challenge, co-create,
co-creation.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wow. I love that. And I agree with that. I had to read it again because I was doing something else, but you practiced and then you went in and you did it yourself. So that was the co-creation. And it was an impulse that you had in order to do this. And you are having the same dream and you're taking different positions in the dream because you're trying it out. You're rehearsing, just as Teri said, you're rehearsing like you're on stage. Yeah. Wow. That is really cool.
Okay. Next. Fogo Poco, Kaylee. Had a dream last night with JJ. She and I were hanging out and she was comforting me. And I was trying to convince her and her friends from the light language show to do an online Zoom hangout. So do we have this?
Yeah, I could hang out.
Oh, thanks. So I could hang out and practice with them. Do you think it was just my mind seeking comfort, or is there something more to the dream? Kaylee, have you been invited on the stream, or do you want to be on the stream in this group? Because I feel like all you have to do is ask.
Yeah.
And the fact that, oh, wow. What does it create? Oh, my.
Yeah. So, Aley, I really feel like you just ask, make this happen. I mean, I really feel like it was a sign for you to reach out and collaborate and create.
Wow. And I got received. You got the message. You were invited and you went. I love that. Yeah.
And I got calm. It's your cup of tea.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah. When you feel an affinity for another person, even if, and I know you two have met, you and JJ have met, then there is something that you're co-creating together in the real time. So that would extend into dream time or subconscious time, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it, Kaylee.
You got it, girl.
You got it. Definitely.
Yeah. And Kaylee is so talented, you guys. She's so intuitive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got this.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Send us the tape or the invite.
Yeah.
Let's see. Love that. Oh, thanks. There it is. Andrew. I woke up a few days ago to the voice of my mother living, calling my name, but no one was there. And then again this morning, the voice of my niece calling my name. No one was there. Does anyone know what that means spiritually? Is there somebody on the other side that's related to both of them? That there's like something with their heart space. Either they died of a broken heart or a heart attack or something, but somebody whose heart is hurting or was hurting.
It could be that your niece and your mom also are dealing with something that both of them know about, but not many other people do. And they're reaching out and letting you know in their way that they're working together on something. Some healing. Yeah, there's something that's going to be healed with this. But
What about you, Kelly?
Andrew, I pulled a couple cards and I got awakening, and so I really feel like you are opening up to your gifts to be able to dream this and to remember it and to have both of them coming in. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of integration, and so but like Aley and Teri, I also feel like there could be something going on with them. And because you're awakening and going through this upgrade, you've picked up on it. So I would just kind of reach out, and you don't have to, you can tell them you had a dream about them, but you can, or otherwise just check in and just say, hey, what's going on? Just checking in and, because I really feel like this month we're coming into, we are going to need a lot of extra support from family and friends. And so, maybe they're just needing a little extra support too. But
yeah. It almost feels like fear when I go into that heart space. It's kind of heavy, but I got synchronicities. So when you call them, they'll be like, oh, I was thinking about you, Andrew. I wanted to call you and ask you about this.
That usually happens when you think about somebody, you hear from them as well. But in this case, you heard from them before you thought of them, in a way.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful work, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leah. Hello. I had a dream last night that I had to pay double because they didn't inform me. I went to the potty, went back to bed, and had the same dream. Well, that's all my dreams. I went to the potty and then had to go back.
That's right. You released something and you went right back to the dream. That wakes me up some nights. I'm not thinking about having to go potty, but I'll go right back to the same dream. I think it's funny that you had to pay double because they didn't inform you. So something is the cost the cost of something.
It's been anybody else getting the tax of something? Like it doesn't have to be income tax or property
Right.
tax, but it can be like the tax of not doing something. Yeah.
Mm.
With everything going on in the world, with, the cost of everything, I mean, we literally almost are paying double for a lot of things. And I feel like, Leah, you too could just be, you could be picking up on the energy of the collective, that so many people right now are struggling to pay their bills, and it was a hard time making ends meet. It was paycheck to paycheck. And now with everything, almost double, it's it's hard. And so with you being so intuitive, I really feel like you could be picking up on the energy of the collective.
Yeah. And it might have been something that you didn't let go of, like you didn't forgive it. So this is the forgiveness card. And yeah. And it's, oh, you got the forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I got receive forgiveness. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
There you go.
Oh, sometimes we have to forgive ourselves, right?
Absolutely. Hardest person to forgive is us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. You find the instruction and manuals, etc., are really in need of reform of everything. Right. And it's, it's of the paperwork that we have to do to live and everything else.
That's right too. There's lack of clarity. And it might be that they told you, but you didn't remember, or you were surprised that the cost doubled.
Yeah. Yeah. And Charlie, when you said that, I saw lack of charity, because I feel like it's the other side of it.
Yeah.
Clarity.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Linda, you got unsubscribed. I got unsubscribed like 400 people last month. Like, bam.
What?
Yeah.
It's happened to me too. It's like a couple hundred. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just weird.
This is what the games they play. These are the games they play.
Yeah. Sorry about that, dear.
Yeah, I know.
This is a good one. Hypnicity. Why is my starter husband showing up in my dreams? David was his name, and he passed in 2010. Hypnicity. Have you started dating someone? Is he sending you someone?
No, she's married.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, there's something. Are you feeling in need of some kind of strength? I get the word strength. It looks like, or he's sending you strength because you're living on this tempestuous sea, and aren't we all? And apparently, he still feels like he can do that. Come to you and remind you that you're one of the strongest persons he knew. Here.
Mm.
I love that. And I got similar, because you're being protected. And I feel like he's kind of taken over the role of your protector. It's like he knew it didn't work out here on the earth plane. So he's making up for it up there. And then I got remember. And so, he wants you to remember the good times, the good memories. And
I love his message. His message is keep thinking, kid, it's what you're good at. So that's a supportive message of strength for you.
Yeah. And I pulled nourish. So that's him trying to make sure that you're okay and thinking right. And calm, like staying calm through all this. Yeah. Yeah. You've got this hypnicity. It's like you're rocking it, and he's there. He's one of the guides helping you.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our relationships sure do change when the exes pass, don't they?
And yes, no matter what happens in a marriage or in a relationship, you can learn things from it that you might not understand immediately. So I really love that you recognize that hypnicity. Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi, Jules. Nice to see you.
Okay. Okay, we already did Leah. Hypnicity. Here's Eliza. Oh, Eliza just wanted to say the winds tore a roof off a neighbor's house. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
the winds have been crazy.
So sorry.
Yeah. Is Eliza in Australia?
No, Eliza is in Maui.
That's right. I knew it was far away. Okay. Kaylee had a big energetic shift on Sunday, finished the night feeling in awe and very blessed by the universe. So trying to keep that vibe going. I think that's worth noticing.
It is worth, yeah.
And Mary Starshine's puppy, Maria Silver Star, is 9 months old on March 20th. Of course she is.
Happy birthday, Maria.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Liz and question. For over a week, the theme from
Phantom, I think.
Phantom of the Opera. Thank you. Playing in my head, waking me at night, morning, all day. I've never seen the opera nor listened entirely. Can you help me with the message? Isn't that Andrew?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, it is Andrew. And it's a tragedy, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a beautiful ballad.
Beautiful
It's not like
tragedy.
an opera. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm just going to look up the lyrics. Go ahead, you guys, if you've got something.
Okay.
Liz, I pulled a couple cards and I got Inner Earth was the first one, base chakra, strength, security, and laying the foundations. And so I feel like the song is it's grounding you and I know you've been going through some major healing. And so I feel like that's like the foundation of it. And then I got Arterian light codes, downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. And so, sometimes, our angels and guides work in mysterious ways. I mean, you said that's something that you would have never listened to. However, your angels and guides wanted you to hear that because whether it was the wording, it was the notes, it was the music, there was light codes and music in there that were going to upgrade you.
I get the healing thing too. They want it on record that you're healing. That's what I get. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And the opening lyrics are, in sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. So so I feel like they're doing a lot of healing in your sleep too. And I got caretaker, and there's Zeus coming in. So I do feel like they're watching over you.
Yep.
And that's the spirit, right? The spirit of harmony, perhaps even.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay.
All right. We got Christine next.
Oh, good. I had a dream of my mom who transitioned in 2017, and we were in Italy looking at real estate. And my aunt said she has been having dreams with going through homes, real estate. What is she saying? Was your aunt in the dream when she said that, Christine, or was this in human time here?
Yeah. That's an interesting question. I do know there are places in Italy where you can go over there pretty much free if you live in a small town and pay very little for a house. They're trying to get younger people over there to inhabit the area. And so real estate in Italy is something that's out there in the cosmos.
Oh, your aunt had the dream. Did you have the dream, Christina, or your aunt? I didn't understand that well.
Real life with her.
She had a dream.
Yeah.
Oh, both of you had the dream.
Oh, really?
Then you guys have to go over there and look at property.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but it would be fun.
It would be. Yeah.
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 I feel like I pulled two cards, and I got commit. So to commit to the adventure of going over there, and she approves, stamp of approval.
Yep.
I got the priestess card, predictions and prophesize.
Oh, bueno fortuna. Yes. I have observe. I would have a chat. It sounds like you already have had a chat with your aunt, but maybe the two of you can work together to get over to a place like that. Charlie says, find your ancestors. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now with our ancestors. I just want you to be aware of that. They're coming through in ways that are quite powerful. So, yeah, you're going to go into the deep.
When you said that, I heard they're coming through in waves.
I believe it. They know we're suffering. A lot of them know we're suffering, and they're concerned. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I think about this, like if money were no object, what would I do tomorrow? And if I thought I was going to die,
right?
Next year, what would I do tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, Charlie thinks you might have property there. That's brilliant.
Either that or you might have ancestors there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if you have your DNA done, you can find out where you have most of your ancestors. Or if you do your genealogy, it might be that because I do know that I have an ancestor from Canada. And accordingly, if I want a Canadian citizenship, I just have to prove that one of my ancestors was from Canada. And that made me very happy, even though I'm not planning on doing anything right now, but it just gives me an option.
Yes. Yeah. Options are good.
Yep.
Yeah. Leah says, I would build greenhouses and homes for First Nations.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, Christine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next we have Linda Bishop. I found the Winnebago Barbie motorhome, 1978. Exactly what I need and want. Owner is still fixing to be A1. Fingers crossed, 40,000 miles, 2 owners.
What?
Good luck, Linda. There you go. Good luck. Keeping our fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah. 1978. I love that.
I know.
That's super cool.
It is super cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right. Amanda Carrion. I have Rebecca Mueller will be next, and Thomas is after that. So Thomas, you can come in anytime you're ready, and we'll put you in. All right. 3 separate dreams about my hometown being bombed. Wow. I think that there's so much possibility that this could happen. And I don't want to be negative. I really don't. But there is one of the 6 soldiers that died in the air crash in Iraq that was refueling. Is from my town. And it's like things are hitting close to other people. They're hitting, I didn't know her, but she was one of them. She was 31 years old. So is it possibly that what we hold dearest, we worry about being taken away? I don't know.
Yeah, I think with everything going on in everything just being so unstable right now, there's that fear, that hidden fear that some people are carrying, that what are the possibilities? Could this happen in the US? Amanda, I pulled relax. And so, so if you are holding on to any of that, to relax, I wouldn't rule it out. But if wondering if it's a premonition,
It could be, or
Yeah.
you know, it might not be your hometown. It might be around your hometown, but we need to protect our hometowns at the same. Yeah, solid foundations not feeling so solid. Very good, Annie. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also like what the constructs that we were brought up with, like money, getting a job, you know, going to school, all these things are kind of falling apart in different ways. It's like banking's probably going to change big time, right? Paper dollars, because everybody's already just using Venmo or something.
Uh-huh.
And so the constructs of society, what we're supposed to do, that we're supposed to work 9 to 5 or, you know, probably 8 to 6, right? Is what they think now. And so all that we've been through is falling apart for the next generation.
Uh-huh.
So I got
Yeah.
soul work. So doing some
Okay.
mirror work.
Yeah. And I got synchronicity. So yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Thomas. Oh my God.
Hi, Thomas.
So good
Welcome,
to see you.
Thomas, from Tarot Your Way. And we're happy to have you with us. Thank you for being here. All right. So I hope that helps, Amanda. Yeah, I hope that helps for you. Rebecca, you do dream. I just want you to know that. You do dream. You just don't remember your dreams. Yeah.
You do, Becky.
Yeah.
And I think, Becky, you're not getting maybe enough sleep of the REM sleep. And so I think if you could incorporate, you know, a few more hours and tell your angels and guides too that you want to remember your dreams, because you're doing a lot of work in your sleep. And sometimes we're not meant to remember all of it, you know, of the work that we're doing. But
we've got a lot of people here that didn't remember a dream, and then they made a commitment to remember their dream. And we told them how to do that by having some water by the bed that would make you get up to pee in the middle of the night, even if you don't want to, if you want to remember a dream, or having a pen and paper there, because we all do dream. And even if you only get a tidbit of it, you still can get something.
Yeah.
Teri,
And I got prepare. So I'm with you guys on that. If you prepare before you go to bed, having that water, like Aley said, you know, just, and then you will remember.
That's right.
So
Thomas, you want to throw anything in on that?
I didn't hear.
Oh, she's saying, what does it mean if I don't dream? This woman. Yeah.
Yeah, we all dream. You just have to make a conscious effort to try to remember. Tell yourself when you go to sleep, you know, take your cleansing breaths, get yourself relaxed, say, I'm protected.
True.
Teach me, fill me.
Yeah. Yeah. There is that commitment or that memory that you can ask for every night. It might take a while, but I've seen a lot of people who couldn't remember a dream come to the show. We talk about it. It's like in their consciousness now. So
yeah. And that time before we go to sleep and then before, right when we wake up, that's when we're so close to the subconscious mind too.
Very much so.
So I love that, Thomas.
Howlite for a crystal. Howlite is a good one, and amethyst is a good one. And Becky, if you have a bay leaf, you could write on the bay leaf, I want to remember my dreams, or you know, please, angels, guides, I want to remember my dreams. And on the back, just say thank you and stick it underneath your pillow.
You know what I thought you said? If you have a Bailey's. You could try that too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that Irish? So perfect timing.
Right.
Absolutely. All right. So this is Thomas's dream, and I put it up here for you to see. But Thomas, go ahead and tell us about your dream, please.
So the dream this morning is I think I was in the Vatican because the people I was evading were cardinals 2x2 and bishops 2x2. And, I was like skulking around and trying to find doors. And like there was a lot of marble around. There was a lot of, I wouldn't say tapestries, but there was a lot of white draped fabrics along the walls. And when I'd find a door, I had this huge key ring with things that you wouldn't associate as being keys. They were all sorts of different shapes. So maybe shims or something that you would push into a lock and, just hit a button inside that would allow the door to open. But it was sort of like a rat lost in a maze because I didn't know where I was going or where I'd find the next door. So I think
How did you feel? Were you anxious?
Well, I didn't want to be detected, but that doesn't mean anything to a Mormon in a Catholic setting.
I get you. No, I get you. Wow. All right. Because I really think that how you feel, and this is for everybody in on the show, how you feel is important. Are you scared? Are you nervous? And Thomas says he wasn't scared or nervous, but he didn't want anybody to see him because he was doing something. So I got that feeling that there was secrecy involved, which is the Vatican to begin with. They have a lot of secrets in there. But I also, when you said the bishops, and I thought of a chess game. And then further on, you said about the keys looking differently. I'm thinking those might be codes that you're getting that happen to be on a key ring. And so you're downloading some information just by being there. But I want everybody to weigh in. So, yeah.
Kelly, do you want to go?
I love that, Aley. Thomas, I jotted down white doors, keys. And what I pick up on is the new doors opening for you, opportunities coming in, almost like a purification that you're going through. I pulled some cards, and I got because it's time to trust the unknown, and sometimes being tossed into situations that kind of make us uncomfortable really help us to transcend. And then I got transformation, and things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing happening.
Ooh.
I love that for you, Thomas.
Yeah, I do
Thank you,
too.
Kelly.
Yeah, beautiful.
So Seascape says that seeking the truth behind the walls, which is something we all want to do. And Annie says, doesn't the Fool card carry a key ring?
Oh.
The Hierophant has cross keys at his feet.
Hierophant. That's right. Okay.
Which is the Pope.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Teri. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I got that being in the Vatican, like my mom always said that the Vatican vaults hold everything. Like we will be amazed when they finally open them. They know about so much that you have the coding to get in there is amazing. And I feel like the fabric covering the walls is kind of like the charade of what they're showing us, the veil of what's really behind it. And the 2x2s of the bishops and the monks or whoever they were, usually they were red. Cardinals, yeah, which were red, right? So that's the duality, the 3D. And we're moving beyond that veil.
Wow.
Yeah. New Beginnings is great too, Deb.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That maybe will, at least they let you in. They didn't detect you. So maybe, I almost want to say, I wonder if it was remote viewing. I
do too. I think you were there.
Yeah.
I sincerely do. And I think that a lot of us are going to be going there to get that information.
Leah said Thomas is a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total ninja, man. Total ninja move.
I wasn't wearing my traveling clothes. This is These are my traveling clothes. Whenever I go out, I wear my safety vest. Because people in Houston will drive up on a sidewalk to hit you.
I believe it. I believe it. I live there, and yeah.
Oh,
they can't see you, even though you're right there in front of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that, Jen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparing you for the ET connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very true. Annie, you thought he was astral traveling? Okay.
Yeah.
Tunnels to Epstein's Island.
The feeling was more of, I need to escape. I was more like a rat in a maze because I didn't know where I was.
Right. And you didn't know which direction to go in. And the keys were also they don't
Cryptic.
look like keys. Yeah, they're cryptic. Yeah.
I feel like this is a new opening for you though, Thomas, if you want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so much more than anything about religion about that. I mean, it's astral, it's all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have been trying to remember my dreams, and if it at all seems like a premonition, I'll email it and date it to myself.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So far, Thomas is not psychic.
Thomas is, but Thomas doesn't really.
Yeah, you are.
Not in the dream world, anyway.
You are very gifted, Thomas.
You are. And the fact you know tarot so well, you also know the symbology of the tarot. So you have that in here, the symbolism. You do. Yeah.
That was an amazing dream. Amazing dream.
Yeah. Thomas investigates in spirit. There you go.
That's your new show. Bang. Bang.
Right there.
You play chess, Thomas? Do you play chess at all?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Mm. That was interesting.
I had to learn, in grade school and stuff, but
you kind of have to have someone to play chess with as well that knows the game as well and can play it. I think that's the thing about it, because it's very complicated for me. I could never learn it. But
I was too young for remembering strategies when I was learning.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That's See
you later.
But I love you. Oh, thank you.
Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
It's great seeing you, Thomas.
Yeah. Come back again. All right. Debbie at 3 Shifting Veils is sitting out in the cold with their oldest chicken. I'm sorry, sweetheart. PVD's ready to cross over. Much love.
Yeah.
Much love. Our fur and feathered friends are very important to us. Yeah.
Angelic realm.
Sending extra love, Debbie.
Yeah. Shining says, I would love to know about a dream a few weeks ago I had. I was in a store like Costco. I saw the gum section and there were cases piled high of gum, baseball gum, in gold with the image of, with the what? With the name maybe of my.
Oh shit. I don't have the other one.
The rest part of it.
I don't have the rest of it. I'm sorry, Shining Light. The gum section of cases piled high of gum, baseball gum in gold. Maybe it's the name of the team that she likes to watch. Just let us know, Shining. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me see what.
Was it a person that has passed or somebody that you love? I don't know. Because
the name of a player that maybe you liked.
Yeah,
oh, the name of your channel was on it. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
So I love that.
Oh, that's cool.
It's in the cards. It's in the cards. And what about the gum? Baseball gum.
Sticky. Gum's sticky. It's chewy.
Something you got to chew on for a while. Maybe it's something you need to chew on. Yeah. It's a channel you created, but haven't start. You need to start the channel.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're done when you got anxiety.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh it's a blessing in disguise. So your heart's pounding.
Oh, honey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get it's like Willy Wonka, right? And the chocolate factory, and you got the golden ticket. Surrender, let it go, girl. You got this.
Yeah. It was in gold. Yeah.
Yeah. The golden ticket.
The name of your channel and your channel is gold. And you need to, yeah, and it's in the cards. That's what I get.
Mm-hmm.
You got your voice needs to be, that's it, honey. Yes, it does need to be heard. Yes. Because and stick with it. I love that. What do we do when we're chewing on gum? We chew it in our mouth. And so, of course, that would indicate mouth action. Yeah. Or speaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I got to illuminate and then inspire. So let that dream inspire you to take it and work on it, and it's going to illuminate.
Yeah, I agree. The golden rule. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we all love bubblegum, don't we, Mary? It's the best.
Yeah. And you're right, Nat. Get that channel started.
Yep. It was that nudge that you needed.
It was the nudge you needed. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Horrible dream that I'd been kidnapped by someone from another country. I remember one of the things my brother told me when he was in Vietnam and came home. I was just a little girl, and he came home and he said, the reason I went to war was so that no one would come over here and steal the peace from this country. That was his main impetus for this. I'm also hearing that there's a lot of people right now that have been deployed that refuse to do this. I'm seeing that on the news. And so we don't necessarily think things will come our way. It's just one of those things that we've always, and actually when 9/11 happened, a lot of people, how could that happen here? And, you know, the people from Israel and the other countries are like, happens here every day. All that stuff happens every day. So there is maybe an innate fear that it could come here, and you're very, it could be. I mean, it could come here. And I think that's what makes us all a little bit not having good dreams. Yeah.
Lorraine, I would, you know, if possible, you know, try to let go of the fear, because that it was a very fearful dream. And dreams like that are so impactful that a lot of times we wake up in the morning and we hold on to that, and it's really hard.
We're holding on to our sheets and everything too, right? Yeah.
It's hard to shake it, you know, through the day. And so do whatever it is that you can to release that. And I got calm. So, you know, to bring calmness back to your nervous system, however, you know, it's meditation, you know, whatever it is that you use to help calm your nervous system.
I love that. Lorraine, is there a fear that you have of something that feels like it's kind of kidnapping you, and it's not something that's really like watching the news, right? Because there is a lot of fear about everything going on the planet, but it feels like this might be an older fear, Lorraine, of something that you've held on to. And right now that thing is foreign to you. It's something from another country. I get that you've got freedom.
Or another life. Yeah.
Oh, could be another life as well. Yeah. Yeah, lots of freedom is not free. It's paid by the blood of patriot protectors. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting because I pulled this card which says to help you see through a new lens. And there's a video I used to show my students that was trying to let us imagine what it would be like to be a foreigner and to experience what we experience here. And I remember a student getting up, an older student getting up and walking out because he felt like that this video was something I shouldn't have shown. But what it was showing was empathy for others if you were in their shoes. So it could be, oh, you've lifelong terror. You must have been involved in a war. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like something that's kind of in your heart and been there for a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need to work on that, kiddo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame you though.
And the first part of healing it is recognizing it. So you're where you're supposed to be. This is huge, Lorraine.
Yeah. Yep.
Those triggers are typically not fun, but they're really blessings in disguise if we're willing to really see it through and heal it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a big.
I'm sorry. Maybe go to before you go to sleep, say, I would like to see some things that are more pleasant tonight, please. That is scary.
Yeah.
Jenny Penny, that's cute. Took a picture when thinking of my mom and someone else I loved who passed. When I look at the picture in live mode, a voice can be heard at the end. So this is a video picture, not a regular picture. Is that right?
Somebody wants you to know that they're there for sure. It's not just your mom. Did you recognize the other person, Jenny? Are you still here?
Jenny Penny, are you still here?
I don't see any reply. So we won't be able to answer then. Need a little bit more information. Okay. Last one for the night is Liza. All right. As a child, I turned off dream recall because mother was stressed and could not stand being disturbed by me. I do dream lots. I need my sleep to EBV. So I asked if something is coming, that I am able to be receiving the message now as an adult.
So, Eliza, are you saying that you don't want to dream it or you want a dream for adults? Is this about the dream that she had?
No, this is what she said. She shut down dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Child. Yeah. And for her mother's sake, that is so strange. I repressed an awful lot of stuff that my mother controlled in my life. And I love my mother, but it was a control issue that I had a problem with. And I can't tell you how angry that I've been the last 2 weeks because I'm remembering now. And I feel like my voice wasn't heard. So I think we can shut down memories that we don't like. We can shut down dreams just because your mother wouldn't have liked them. I don't know. It's a general command as a kid. Mother was supposed to help me deal with my psychic talents and abilities. Oh, okay.
Was she psychic, honey?
Yeah.
Or was she pushing it down too for herself? Oh,
Very
yeah. Yeah. Was there a little, I get many moons to go. So closure is coming in for you. So again, this is good that you're recognizing it. But I also feel like, and Thomas says maybe it's protection. Was there a little bit of envy there too? Like she didn't want somebody raining on her parade.
Or show her up too.
Yeah. She wanted to be in the spotlight.
Yeah, I got that too. That while I'm alive, I want to be the one that does this, but never got around to teaching her how to do it. Yeah.
She was just tired.
Okay. I have here create. You wanted something to be created, but instead of being created, you were pushed down. You were sublimated, basically. And as a child, you do what your mother wants.
I think it's a huge healing opportunity.
I do too. I think tonight's been about healing and freedom, don't you?
I agree.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Barbara.
I got to awaken Eliza. So you know what? It's never too late to awaken what's been suppressed. And, call on your ancestors, your guides, your helpers, your angels to help guide you and work with you. And is your mom passed, Eliza? Has your mom passed?
Yeah. She said she was it was tough being her kid. Yeah. She was an older mom. Okay.
Yeah. Working and kids long gone. Yeah. It's a lot. And she might have been told to be quiet too. I don't know.
She didn't want a girl. Oh dear.
Oh, that was it. That
reminds
was
me of Carrie, that movie Carrie.
Yeah. Right? You can change her story, Eliza. It's not just that she was tired, that you can be mad at her too. Yeah. I mean, you can change your story to whatever you want. But,
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. She was wrong. She didn't know any better.
Yeah.
I'm great and I deserve this.
Yep.
And I deserve to be a woman.
You can love her but not like her. It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and there's nothing wrong. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Eliza, you might get to a point where through this little healing journey that you have with your mom, that you might get to a point where you'll call on your mom to help you. And she'll guide you with your gifts. I really feel like she's just waiting for that opportunity, but I think she wants you to be ready and willing and comfortable. But I think she's just a ask away.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I could feel her coming, Kelly. Like she wants to be on the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she said never calling on her ever. That's what she's saying.
That's okay.
And so there's a jealousy. Mm-hmm. Her mother was jealous of this father. You kicked her out of your life. That's okay. And that's okay. You're in charge. Yeah.
That's why I feel like she's just like right there, just like she's just
Yep. But it's up to you. But I will say that you need to do some ancestral healing, because you don't have to like her, you don't have to make up to her, you don't have to do anything, but you do need to move on, and you don't want to get stuck in that bad energy.
Yeah, she kept messing with you and haunting you. Yeah, I feel like she was trying to make up in the house you grew up in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she had an attachment.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't think she left for a while.
Maybe she did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, honey. Yeah.
Are you doing another class, Aley?
Yeah, I'll be doing another one. I'm going to be doing the first one, the alchemy class in June, and then probably later in the summer I'll do that class again.
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't leave. Yeah. I've heard nothing but amazing things from amazing people that I know about your class.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
But they are also the amazing students, because they really I needed their help as much as it's been very simpatico. So it's been very nice. Yeah. Because I've gone through this liver thing with me is, been very difficult. And liver is where you hold anger. So you can see I needed to let go of some stuff.
Well, like attracts like. So you got what you needed. Yeah. Eliza, good for you. You worked with Ezreal.
Yeah. But you're right, Nat. The mother's coming in from a different perspective now because she's in spirit and she sees all the mistakes she made. And but that doesn't still mean you have to let her in if you don't want to. You don't have to. Yeah. Before we go, I did hear back from Jenny Penny. She couldn't get the chat on. She said she did feel that her mother and the other person there, it was only a few words, and I heard my name at the end. So again, I'm just putting this back up. She took a picture when thinking of her mother. And someone else I loved who passed, when I looked in the photo in live mode, a voice can be heard at the end. So just going to bring that back, ladies. Did this answer your question about feeling she was with her mom and the other person? Does that? Yeah. Okay.
I think you're kind of getting your ears are opening, like you're going to start hearing, and it won't be like hearing voices. It's like knowing what they're saying. Perhaps some people do hear the voices, but you know what they're saying. Yeah,
that's true.
I feel like it was "I love you" or "proud of you." That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Jenny Penny.
And I get it's time to trust the unknown. A lot of people, when their gifts open up, get very nervous. Oh my God, what have I done? I've opened a can of worms here or whatever. It could be that. And they're wanting you to, it's okay. We're friendly.
Yeah. And Eliza, thank you for being so vulnerable, honey. Yes. Everybody's
not easy.
Yeah. You're beautiful.
A lot of people sending her lots of love and hugs. So
yeah.
I'm sorry, Eliza, that you had to deal with that, because that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You must have a lot of talent for her to try to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And hi at the end here. Hi, Marilla. It's good to see you, dear. All right, so we are done for this evening, ladies. Anything you want to share? Are you here next week, Teri?
Yep. Next week I'm here and then I'm gone.
Then you're gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay. I'm so happy for you.
I know. Teri's going to see her brother in London. So
yeah. Well, Nottingham.
Oh, Nottingham. Oh, that's right.
Nottingham. Yes. King Richard. Yeah. There's a pub that King Richard went to get ready for the Crusades. And we usually go there and it's about that tall.
Oh, you're gonna squeeze through the door. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Got to stoop around.
Yeah. Wonderful.
That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear about it, see pictures, and just for you to get away.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be nice to see my brother. It'll be a little different this time, but yeah.
Yep. As Peter says, ye old trip.
I know too.
That's cute. I love it. Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you again really soon. We'll be back next week, and in the meantime, sweet dreams, right, ladies?
Yes, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye.